In this VR Builder tutorial, you will learn how to customize the look and feel of Snapzones and how to interact with them. So we'll cover how to set up the scene in Unity, differentiate between positive and negative validation system for Snapzones. Then we're gonna change the look and feel of Snapzones and modify the interaction you can have with them. In this scene, I want the user to place two different colored bricks in the Snapzone. Therefore, I've created a scene with a floor and a table. On the table there's a blue brick and a pink brick. The blue brick already has grabbable and snappable properties. I add them to the pink brick as well, so the user can interact with both bricks in VR. I also added a rigid body and a box collider to them. The rigid body is kinematic, so the bricks won't react to physics and therefore won't fall to the ground when I let go of them. Also, I created a snap zone for the blue brick. In case you're not familiar with making objects grabbable in VR and creating snap zones, I recommend watching the introductory tutorial about snap zone first. To make the pink brick interactable, we must unlock it first, as VR Builder by default locks interactions with the object that are not used in the current step. To unlock the pink brick, go to the Step Inspector and the Unlocked Objects tab. Then add a new training scene object by referencing the pink brick. Afterwards, check the boxes for the touchable property, grabbable property, and snappable property to make the brick touchable, grabbable, and snappable. Now we have two bricks to interact with, a blue one and a pink one. Let's check the scene in VR. In VR, I can pick up the blue brick. When placing it into the snap zone, we have a positive validation as I placed the correct object in the snap zone. I can also pick up the pink brick and place it into the snap zone. This time it displays negative validation. A negative validation also means that if I release the pink brick, it simply falls to the ground. In this case, the condition was not fulfilled. But if I place the blue brick in the snap zone and let go, it snaps into place. The step is complete and I can no longer interact with the bricks. In our current example, there are three distinct snap zone validation materials. The normal highlighting of the ghosting object in blue color, which indicates a disabled validation system. Then there's the negative validation system highlighted in red, and the positive validation system in green. It is possible to change the settings of these snap zones, and I will show you how to do so. You can change the look and feel of a particular snap zone directly in the Inspector tab. For example, to change the color of the blue ghost object, select it and choose another highlighting color with the eyedropper. For instance, purple. If you want to change not only one snap zone, but all existing snap zones at once, you can do so by going to Tools tab and then select the VR Builder settings. In there you find the snap zone settings. Like this, it is possible to customize the material, color, and transparency or alpha channel of the snap zones to your requirements. The changes you make will already apply to the next snap zone you create. If you want to change all existing snap zones at once, you can do so using the Apply settings in the current scene button. This will update all existing snap zones in the current Unity scene. To modify how you can interact with your snap zones, you can change the interaction layer mask, as the snap zones will only interact with objects in a specified layer. You can change the interaction layer mask of your snap zones in two different ways. First, you can access the VR Builder settings again. In the snap zone settings, you see that the mask is set to default layer. To change the interaction layer mask, simply select any interaction layer that suits your personal needs. Instead of making these changes in the VR Builder settings, you can also make changes to the snap zone manually in the Inspector tab. This is how easy you can customize your snap zones with VR Builder.